In today's video, I'm going to help you get your head straight about who's the best shooter on YouTube.
Cold.
And I'll tell you one thing, it ain't me. Because the pool of talent when it comes to shooting on YouTube is so deep and so wide that I'm not even on the map. But I know who is. And I know who is the best shooter on YouTube. And by the time I'm done, you are going to agree with me. Now, when you ask somebody who's the best shooter on YouTube, almost every time they'll say Jerry Miculek is the best shooter on YouTube. And he might be. He has multiple world championships, national championships, world records, sanctioned world records. It's been on TV. No doubt, Jerry Miculek is one of the best shooters on YouTube. But is he the very best? Well, I never seen Jerry shoot a bucket at 782 yards offhand with open sights, like Nevada Desert Rat Channel did. He duplicated the Quigley shot in Quigley Down Under with a Sharps rifle. He worked out the math on it, did some dry fire, and then when he went to the range, he set it up, and on the second shot, shooting offhand, just like the movie, he hit a bucket at 782 yards. And he also has some instruction in there about how to shoot offhand at distances with a rifle. It's a really cool channel. So I think he's in the running. Next, I want to talk about That Ain't Bad channel. Okay, it's a new channel. It's been around for about a year, and he shoots hand-thrown targets with pistol and rifle, primarily paint cans, but he's also done smaller objects like cards and coins, and even shot a 9mm cartridge. He threw it up, shot the 9mm cartridge with a pistol, and hit it in the primer and lit it off. I mean, that is really cool. So check out That Ain't Bad channel. There's a link in the description to him. And so, who else might be the best shooter on YouTube? Well, let's talk about the legends. And who's more legendary than Bob Munden? Now, Bob Munden's no longer with us, but his channel is still on YouTube and you can still watch his videos. Bob Munden was known as the fastest gun who ever lived. And he did a whole bunch of fast draw, fast fanning with live ammunition and blanks. He did triple shots, super fast triple shots. He's also known for the double balloon shot, that two shots sound like one, and no one has ever duplicated that shot. I mean, as far as making the two shots sound like one, it's really incredible. So check out the Bob Munden channel. Definitely in the running to be one of the greatest shooters on YouTube. So who else we got? We got Ed McGivern. Now, Ed McGivern's been gone for a long time, and there's no Ed McGivern channel, but you can find Ed McGivern videos on YouTube. And he was known for extreme exhibition shooting with a handgun, for fanning revolvers very fast and accurately, and for hitting hand-thrown targets with a pistol in the air. So check out, I linked one of the videos about Ed McGivern in the description. Be sure and check that out. Okay, so now we're still talking about the legends of shooting. And I'm going to tell you about Cisco Master Gunfighter. If you haven't seen his channel, you got to go check it out. Cisco was on multiple episodes of the shooting channel, the Impossible Shots series. And he's known for fast draw competition. If I understand right, he also holds a world record, or he did, I'm not sure if it's been broken or not, in fast draw in competition, but he did a bunch of exhibition shooting that's really cool, including not only fast draw fanning, he combined throwing knives and hatchets with fast draw. And one of the coolest things that I ever seen him do, I just watched this morning when I was looking through his stuff, on Top Shots, he did, was it Top Shots or Impossible Shots? On TV, he did a thing where he shot at 50 yards. He shot a bow and arrow. He let the arrow go to hit a target at 50 yards. And while the arrow was in flight, he fast drew a single action revolver, fired from the hip, and hit a pretty small target at that distance at 50 yards, and the bullet got there before the arrow got there, and he did it twice. So it wasn't just luck. So be sure and check out Cisco Master Gunfighter's channel, and I also separately link that particular video, which is very, very impressive. So now we're going to talk about competition shooters, and that's where it gets a little bit complex, because if you haven't competed, a lot of times you'll watch a competition shooter's performance in a match and you won't be that impressed with it because it's very technical. If you don't understand the rules of competition and how the scoring goes, you might watch that and it might go in one eye and out the other. You don't realize how great that was. But one of the greats in competition shooting besides Jerry Miculek is Bob Vogel. Bob Vogel is known for multiple national championship wins and I believe one world championship win. And he's got a YouTube channel and he does a bunch of really cool exhibition shooting. And one of the things he does is he throws a coin up in the air and shoots it with a pistol. Amazing, amazing shooting. So check out the Bob Vogel channel when you're wondering who's the best shooter on YouTube. Now, besides Bob Vogel and Jerry Miculek, you have Ben Steger. Now, he doesn't have a lot of competition videos on his channel as far as I can tell. It's mostly instructional, but there's a few competition clips in there. Now, Ben Steger might be the most incredible competition shooter in recent years. He's known for 11 national championships, 1 world championship, and 2 more in the top 3 world championship. So he's got a record, a long string of championship wins, and he is an extremely talented shooter. Now, when I watch his videos, a lot of times they're very impressive, but most people won't catch it because he's just being very efficient as he moves through the stage, and he's not leaving any wasted time. And if you know competition, you'll know that is amazing shooting. So check out Ben Steger's channel. I put a link in the description. Okay, and the last shooter I want to talk about is Isaac Lockwood. He's a competition shooter, USPSA. Now, he's only been shooting 7 years and only serious about competition for the last 5 years, but he's known for the fastest bill drill ever. Okay, so the bill drill is where you stand in front of a target at 7 yards, you draw the gun and you fire 6 times, putting all of them in the A zone. But he was the 2021 USPSA Law Enforcement National Champion and the 2022 and 2023 Bill Drill Challenge Champion, which was aired on TV through the shooting channel. He's also scored the 100% score on several USPSA classifiers. And if you don't know what that is, a USPSA classifier is a standardized shooting drill. And thousands of people run this drill. And the 100% score is set by the best people in the world on a given drill. Well, he's got the 100% score on several of those classifiers. So be sure to check out Isaac Lockwood's channel. Okay, so now, who is the best shooter on YouTube? I'm sure I've missed several. If you guys think of any, put them in the comments. I couldn't cover everybody. There's a bunch of competition shooters I didn't even cover, and I'm sure I haven't seen them all. So put in the comments who you think is the best shooter. But out of the shooters listed, when I think about a broad range of skills, not just exhibition shooting, not just competition, world records, amazing shooting, all around. I have to say Jerry Miculek is the most impressive, the best shooter on YouTube, in my opinion. And I'm sure you'll agree with me. But if you don't, let me know in the comments. So thanks for watching this video, but don't go yet, because next we're going to shoot some cards and I'll put them up for sale on the TUCOtheratt Store. Okay, we're going to shoot the remaining 3 jacks. We shot the 1 jack as a specialty item. and that'll be sold today. And we're going to shoot the remaining 3 jacks and the 4s. We're going to start with the 4s. We're shooting with a Winchester 73 Uberti and a 45 Colt caliber 200 grain lead bullet. Smokeless powder today. We're going for the lower left quarter of the card to stay out of the emblem, to stay completely out of the logo and the signature. I forgot to sign those. I just realized I forgot to sign them. I'm going to shoot them first, then I'll sign them on camera. So we're going for the lower left quarter. A little bit high, but in the lower left quarter on the spade. I'm shooting semi-wide cutters to make a nice clean hole. They do not feed very well. Ball ammunition would feed, but makes a real raggedy hole. I want to make a nice clean crisp hole for you. Okay, 4 hearts, lower left quarter. Right in the emblem, just about right. Four clubs. Right in the club emblem, which I consider to be perfect. Four diamonds. Oh, I pulled that one. It's on the edge. All right, that one will get a discount. I could see it when it went off. Pulled it down just a hair. Just to look at them. It's not hard to get 1 or 2 or 3 perfect shots, but it's hard to keep getting perfect shots. Okay, so, and again, I'll sign these here in just a minute on camera. 4 diamonds, an error hit on the edge will discount that one, but it's still a nice card. 4 clubs, perfect shot. Right through the club. And again, when we send these to you, this is gonna get mashed down from getting mailed. It won't look like that. That's why I like to put them in the resin, because it preserves that 3-dimensional look, but it's too time consuming to do it on every card. 4 hearts and then 4 clubs. Okay, so let me sign these, then we'll shoot the jacks. Okay, we're shooting the jack of clubs with the Winchester 73 Uberti 45 Colt 200 grain bullet, going for the lower left quarter of the card. And that's the only jack, because we're going to split the other 2. And the other one's already in resin. Just about perfect. Let's go take a look at that one. Maybe just a tad. I probably got into the logo just a little bit. I don't mind that as much as getting on the edge. Kind of looks better in a way. Yeah, it's into the bottom of the logo, but it's a nice hit. So there's the jack of clubs. So hang in here. We're going to shoot the last 2 jacks. We're going to split them. I've set up the jokers to split 2 cards with 1 bullet, which is extremely hard. Half of the challenge is setting it up. Okay, now this is the same cardboard rig I used when I shot the 2 jokers on the first deck. And if you go watch that video, you'll see it took me 2 shots. The first shot I missed it, and the second shot I hit it. That was the 2 holes here, which I covered up because I have to have a clear sight picture If you go watch that video, you'll see there was 2 holes there. So I'm using the same cardboard. I covered it up, and I had to put a black dot so I can see something, because from back there I really can't see anything. I can't really see the card, and I certainly can't see where I want to hit the card, which isn't just anywhere. It's in the top section here, right above the logo. I don't want to scalp the card. I want to hit it in the top section without getting down to the logo. I mean, it's literally the width and height of one bullet is what I'm trying to hit there. So that's the reason for the black dot there. Now I'm going to go shoot it. Hard to get all the parts here. I have one of the cards. I have a piece of the heart emblem shattered off of there. Not sure which card this is. Split that one. Stayed out of the logo just barely on both cards. If you can see that. There's one of the pieces. I got to find the other piece. These cards do kind of blow up because there's a plastic coating on them. So when I hit them with a bullet like that, especially on edge, they really blow up. But I'm going to find the other piece. We did hit them right exactly where I wanted to. Got kind of a ragged tear on it. But I did shoot it where I wanted. Well, listen, I want to thank you for joining me on another episode of TUCOtheratt card shooting, and I'll see you on the next video.